Watching movies and dying inside. Watching movies and dying inside.
Hi there, gang, and welcome back to Watching Movies and Dyin Inside. Today we're looking at 2015's No Deposit, written and directed by and starring Frank D'Angelo. So a while back, I think it was actually like my third episode, I watched Sicilian Vampire, which was also written and directed by and starring Frank D'Angelo, and it's amazing. That movie is like just on another level. To recap, it was about a guy, I think like a gangster type, who got bitten by a bat that flew out of a box of bananas and turned into a vampire. And he realizes that he has vampiric powers when he hears a mouse fart. And then later on, when he realizes that one of his buddies is betraying him to another crime boss, he rips off the man's and then shoves them in his mouth, and he dies. It's wild, man. And the soundtrack also featured a lot of songs by Frank D'Angelo. I can't remember how many, but at least a dozen. Definitely more than that. Anyway, do I think No Deposit is going to be better? I do not. But yeah, not really sure what to expect, aside from, But anyway, without further ado, let's dive on in and hope for the best.
Watching movies and dying inside.
We, the financial institutions of the United States of America, have paid back the sweat and the blood of the American people by throwing families right out into the streets. Their home, which represents family.
Is that supposed to be Obama?
I can't understand where they eat their own.
It's kind of weird that this has been going on for like 4 minutes when the movie is like less than 80 minutes. It seems kind of weird to use a good percentage of your runtime just to belabor the point that people are struggling. Oh, hey, it's Eric Roberts.
I like to start early. You know, the early bird gets the worm, you know how that goes.
Jimmy.
Angie.
Jimmy, wake up.
Angie, go back to bed. It's early.
And here's Frank D'Angelo.
Let it go on the voicemail, Angie, please.
Jimmy, it's 5:55 in the morning.
I don't give a shit who it is. Leave me alone, Angie.
No, who the fuck is calling at 5:55 in the morning?
Is it supposed to be 5:55 in the morning where Eric Roberts and Michael Paré are? Like, is he supposed to be on the East Coast and Frank D'Angelo on the West Coast? Because why would Eric Roberts' office at the bank be open before 6 a.m.? That's weird. And why did Eric Roberts have to make that call before he conducted the meeting that the guy was there for?
See you tonight. Okay? Ciao, Bedda.
Okay, so that was the first of what I assume will be many songs sung by Frank D'Angelo. So that guy, the Michael Paré character, so he had wait. They're just showing the title now? That's weird. And why are they spending so much time with Frank D'Angelo's character Jimmy when it seems like the guy who found out his home is going to be repossessed? That guy should be the main character.
I know you. Mickey Ryan from Alfie's Bar.
Okay, yeah, so Mickey should be the main character. And yet, we spent more time with Jimmy?
Good morning, Mr. Valenti. Here are your messages.
Thank you. How are you?
Good.
Richie, what are you doing here, buddy?
Oh, I feel so bad about not getting your car cleaned up. Can I do it now?
I wonder if they reference Frank D'Angelo's films in his other films, like if they're all kind of interconnected, like if Valenti Corp shows up in like other films, like there's a Frank D'Angelo cinematic universe. There probably isn't, but if there were, that'd be all right.
What's this for?
This is brand new care units for the hospital. We have new equipment coming.
They're laying it on a little thick that Jimmy Valenti is a good guy. I'm noticing a bit of a theme with Frank D'Angelo characters, that he plays guys who are kind of tough and no nonsense, and maybe a little bit of a jerk, but also just the greatest guy you've ever met.
You deserve a day off. But look, the media's all over me on the Fox case. We got a convention in town, which means we got 50 Romanian pickpockets. It's a protest. I don't know. Look, give me a break on the shift. I'll give you...
Is that Paul Sorvino? Oh, in Sicilian Vampire, another great moment was when Frank D'Angelo's vampire character tore Paul Sorvino's arm off and then beat him to death with it. It was amazing.
I'm a little nervous here.
Oh, hey. It's Margot Kidder and Doris Roberts.
She has to try to help her son. I had a son. He was a heroin addict and he couldn't help himself. And I tried every way to help him. He tried too, but he...
Well, that's a lot of sad backstory from Doris Roberts here. I wonder if this is going to be an important character or if she will literally be in one scene.
All you have to do is by tomorrow morning you tell that loser to get the fuck out. And you know what? You know what I think? You can get out with him too.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, Miss Ryan, but I have no other choice, but I have to call your loan.
Tell me what you want me to be.
So this movie is, less than 80 minutes. So it's weird that they're padding it out with a montage of scenes from earlier in the film while the main character gets a haircut.
Paré Lefko, Paré, describe the scene for us if you can.
Tony, I'm standing at location right now. It is total pandemonium. People are being drawn to this for reasons that I can't completely understand. All we know at this point right now is that there's 3 perpetrators.
Is this guy just ad-libbing this dialogue? Because it feels very stream of consciousness.
Oh, yeah, old man.
You hit like a girl.
That was a weird punch.
Stop! Stop!
Oh no, they shot Frank D'Angelo.
Hey, you're that guy. You're that guy who helped me.
Someone really ought to be doing something about that bullet wound.
They called us?
Yeah.
We don't have a phone in there.
We don't know any, we don't know how many people, we don't know nothing.
Do we have eyes in there?
No, we don't have eyes, not that I know.
What do we know?
Of course, nothing. We're gonna...
I don't even know what the bank robbers are doing. Like, all they did was punch Robert Loggia and shoot Frank D'Angelo. They also only chained up the front door. Why doesn't the SWAT team go in the back or something?
We don't know exactly what's up yet. We just got here, and you might want to wait in your car until we can break some news to you rather than...
Well, you might want to go to a school and teach the 3rd graders how to say potatoes, something like that.
You could be fired on the spot.
Who's that guy? That's a nice boutonniere in any case.
Never been shot before, man.
I guess the bleeding just stopped on its own. You know, that's how bullet wounds work. I guess.
At this point right now,
Oh my God. That loser son of a...
Hey, Doris Roberts is back.
You're heartless, talking about her son like that. Poor baby, how did you get yourself into this mess?
Shut the f*** up! I sold my brother out for and you're nothing but a f***ing cunt! He's done so many good things for a lot of people,
Why are we spending so much time out of the bank hostage situation? That's the most interesting thing in the movie. Like, all due respect to the rest of the cast, but I want to see Daniel Baldwin, Michael Madsen, and Robert Loggia go at it again.
Come on, it's about time. The f*** out here.
So, wait, have they just been standing in the bank, pointing their guns at the hostages.
Come on, guys, let's just go home. I want to go home. Shut up!
Whoa.
Secret call that David played, and it pleased. I'm going to help you, my son. Don't really care for me.
As Jimmy Valenti, the hero of the movie, is carted off on a stretcher to finally get his bullet wound tended to, the soundtrack is playing Frank D'Angelo's cover of Leonard Cohen's Alleluia, which is obviously, it's I can't imagine anything more perfect. Of all the Frank D'Angelo covers of songs they could have played, this right here.
Your mother wanted to come, but she didn't have the courage, honey. I just want to tell you she loves you.
I guess they didn't have Margot Kidder on that day, so they sent her friend, played by Dyin Salinger, on her behalf.
Maybe there's a God above, but all I've ever learned from love was how to shoot at someone who...
Wait, is it over? Okay, so it's over at, let's see, just shy of about 69 minutes. And I guess it got to 78 by having 9 minutes of credits. By the way, okay, these are the slowest credits. Yeah, these are the slowest credits I've seen in a long time. Okay, here we are, the soundtrack listing. Let's see how many Frank D'Angelo songs were in this film. So we got 1, 2, 3, 10. I'm actually a little disappointed there were only 10 songs by Frank D'Angelo on the soundtrack. Yeah. Okay, so that was No Deposit. Obviously, not as good as Sicilian Vampire, but it did not disappoint. Still had scenes that kinda didn't make sense, kind of there for no real reason. Still had too many characters. Like, there were characters that were there that seemed the focus of a scene, and then they just disappeared. It was weird that what should have been the focus of the film, that is the bank robbery, was really barely in it. They were holding up the bank for like half the film, but we really didn't see much of anything happen except for, like, they shot Jimmy and they punched Robert Loggia. Michael Paré, he was not phoning it in. He was giving a performance. It's not like he really had a lot of stuff to work with, but, you know, it was like Armand Assante in Sicilian Vampire. He was playing it real. This was a Frank D'Angelo movie. Obviously, if you're going to see one of his movies, see Sicilian Vampire. That was No Deposit.
You hit like a girl.